messages here. Yes, I think we will take one by one, sir. And
Okay.
yes, sir. Okay, I'm going through the text. The Anuradha also that saying welcome you and all other so yeah, and some 1-2 I think participants was okay. In between that there was some audio issue was there, some in between. So I think that sorry for inconvenience. In between that one lecture stop. Yes, we have seen that one. Avoid removal technical problems is we are in problem. Okay, Professor Dr. Tapas Chandra ji. Yeah, we will make you that one. I think okay, need not to be live. I think that he made the suggestion only. So we are also requesting you, sir, that how to remove the technical problem. It is also I'm requesting Tapas Chandra ji also to make some suggestion that while you are using the high-speed broadband and inside the lockdown situation, you are connecting 30 countries people, and there was drop down for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Please suggest one method so that we can adopt, and we will definitely, sir, adopt it and we will use it. We are ready for rectification if there is any process, and okay, then we can go for encountering. Okay, personal audio problem is there. Okay. So we can go for exactly the question, whatever the text actually, this is not about any question, this is about their other things only. So I think, can I ask Manzoor Pere, okay, ask something. Well, so I'm going for Manzoor. For not marking on screen, okay. No marking on screen today. We have taken that one. So Manzoor Pere, okay, raise hand. So I would like to unmute him.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, yes, and we welcome you to the session.
Thank you, sir. This is Manzoor Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum to everyone of you. Thank you for this nice presentation, Professor, helping us understand what are the tools and how can be these tools used. I have a very small question sort of things. During your presentation, you were helping us understand that how much language is important. Of course, we believe that as a researchers, we need to have a language on a very high command on the language. But sir, as a teacher of history, could you please help us understand that there are certain countries, because in your presentation you mentioned that we need to have a command on an English language, but there are certain countries who have actually excelled without having an English language, like France, like Germany, like China. Why is it that we in India could not actually progress and we are still probably colonized with this English language? Is it one reason that we have not reached where we should have been, or is it otherwise?
It's a good question. Good question. It is not question, but it is what the general problem for us. Now, see in China, there is a one language. Is there any multiple language using by Chinese people? Now you see in Japan. In Japan, there is one language.
Right.
France only one language. Russian having one language. But in India, how many languages are there?
There are hundreds of languages, right?
Only in constitutional we have more than 18 scheduled languages.
Right.
How can we develop this 18 language?
Yeah, I would like to also, I think that the Manzoorji, I would like to add here one more point, that while we are saying about the language as a tool, there are two parts. That is, one is the communication and another is actually the software language. That as a person from the science background, I would like to explain that one. Why always we are saying about language? That is about the software language is also required. That is, say you would like to develop one game. For example, I am giving you, that is, you may use the Java, you may use, say you would like to go for website designing, then you need the again language, you need the PHP, or you can use some another language. There are 4 or 5 Joomla also you can use like that. while you were developing some mobile app, that is also language is required. So in every cases, whenever we are saying about the language in research, there are two aspects in that case. One is no doubt, as I have already explained, so I explained about the importance of one international language, so that in every country while you are making presentation, it will be easier. And if you go through the scientific research methodology, then language stands for the software language also. That is, you need to use the software language for developing your work. That is also clear.
Thank you, sir, helping us understand. But my point, basically, problem with the Asian countries is that, particularly with India, is that when we are after English, we miss both. We miss English, and at the end of the day, we miss our mother tongue also. Neither we become proficient in our mother tongue.
Right.
Neither
you
we,
are right,
we become proficient in English.
No, you are right, absolutely right. But we have to see our infrastructure, our facilities. Can the country accommodate all learning, teaching, different languages, different systems? Can we develop such a mechanism to understand each other? We are having different languages, different. Now, thousands of languages are there. Even in tribal belts, people are talking their own language. Even in urban language, people are talking different language. So this is the problem. So we can't compare to abroad, Chinese, France, Japanese too with us, because we are having different setup in India. So to develop for easy understanding each other, for easy communication each other, we shall have to adapt the English, not for our tradition, not for our culture. We are not. If we have to judge, adapting English is losing identity means that is our problem, not the language problem. So we have to maintain our culture, our language, our mother tongue. But for our research, for our progress, for innovation, for whatever may be the future, we have to adapt one language. And probably English is better for us, all of us. That's why I talk to.
Yes. And thank you, Professor Nayak sir, for your valuable answer. And I think we are all agree with sir also, because yes, of course, whenever you are going for international research, you have to adopt one language. If someone having the issue with the English language, they can go for the Chinese language, like that, because China, they have already created more and more journals in their case. Otherwise, you have to go with the UK and the US and their journal. Like whenever you are communicating with the, say, Elsevier or other journals, if you are saying about the social science language, then definitely we have to use. I think that we have to prefer about the English language. It will be better. So I think one more rising hand, that is Abu sir. Yes, I will unmute you. Just give me 1 second. That is, yes, I am seeing you. So unmute you. So Abu sir, welcome you to evening session. Hello Abu